lovely YouTubers, it's Karma here doing the usual Monday Kyle XY recap. Sorry this video is up so late tonight, but it is my birthday, which is why I'm wearing the princess crown. So I was out celebrating, but I do have an amazing recap tonight, and I even took notes in these awesome colors. Look at how good I organized. Isn't that awesome? I know, I'm like totally shocked. So I will be recapping season 3, episode 7 of Kyle XY called Chemistry 101. And I'm back. I debated wearing the crown in the whole video, but I thought it looked pretty awesome, so why not? So just let me be today. So the episode starts out with Kyle and Declan talking about what happened with Jesse and the whole I have feelings for you thing. Lori and Jesse are also talking about it, but Lori thinks that Jesse's talking about Cassidy and not about Kyle. So she gives him advice under those pretenses and says basically you need to take everything back. Go tell him that you had like Ebola or something like that, or you were drunk, and just take it all back. So she goes and she takes it back. She says, Kyle, I didn't mean any of it. I didn't know what I was doing. Maybe we can go to Latnock together. And he goes and talks to Cassidy, and Cassidy's like, Jesse's kind of a liability, and she could disrupt the harmony of the group here. And he's like, I'll vouch for her. And he's like, well, then how could I say no? That was my best accent. Anyway, Josh and Andy are arguing about moving and whatnot. And then later on, she finds a girl online that she thinks would be good for Josh, and she sets them up. And then they realize that they love each other again, so that was pretty much their thing with the whole love thing going on this episode. Latnock gives out assignments to everybody, or the Latnock Smarties all get assignments from everybody from Cassidy about a party that they're gonna have, and Kyle and Jesse have to give it a wow factor and make it wow. So they decide, they're thinking of a theme, and Jesse even says, let's have a Diddy party, which is funny because she's been reading Lori's old magazines. And they find out to have a chemistry party where they test everybody's physiological compatibility with each other. So they're like, oh, have a chemistry party and we'll see if everyone's compatible. So they get like little stones, and I'm not scientifical, so this is completely off the cuff here. I guess they get little stones, and if you have, they put your DNA on it and it glows a certain color, and if you have 2 of the same colors, you're a match. So they have to find one for Nate and Amanda because Kyle does not think they're a match. And Josh even takes some of Amanda's hair out, and he's like, what if you get hair in the smoothies? And it's really funny. So he takes some of her hair, and then Jesse distracts Nate so that Kyle can get his cup or something like that. And they get their, Kyle does the test, and their colors are different, which means they're not compatible. So Kyle is like, yay! And then Kyle goes to Cassidy's office, and he uses some sort of cool X-ray vision thing to see that there's a laser behind his desk and hiding something. He doesn't have time to look at it now, but later on, Declan investigates, and we find out that Cassidy moved in the day Sarah left, and that's a little fishy, so they're gonna look into that a little later. Oh, BTW, Mark and Lori do kind of get back together in this episode, so holla to all my Mark and Lori fans out there, they're back together. Everyone goes to the party, including Lori and Josh, much to Kyle's dismay, because Jesse invited them, and he's like, they're not allowed to go, and she's like, oh, sorry, party police, that's what they both call you, which is really cute, because Kyle's really shocked that they call them party police. So they all go to the party, and we find out that Amanda and Nate's necklaces match now because Jesse switched them out. So Kyle's really mad, and they kind of get into a confrontation and blah, blah, blah. Kyle goes into Cassidy's office and sees that in the safe is Sarah's red jeweled Latnock ring. So I guess Sarah didn't leave, and later on we see that Jesse's really shocked, and she's like, what? And we find that she's like, I have a letter, and we have checks from her. And earlier, Cassidy gave Kyle a check to pay for the necklaces, and it completely matches the penmanship of the letters that Sarah has been sending. So Cassidy's been writing it the whole time. So I think that Sarah got kidnapped and whatnot. I don't really know, but told you, Cassidy's not all good. Can't be that way. Let's see. Lori finds out that Jesse was talking about Kyle the whole time and whatnot. And at the end, Jesse tells Amanda that she's sorry for what she did, and that she's gonna step aside so they can be together because she cares for Kyle and she has to put him first. So that was really nice of Jesse. I was really happy with her. Amanda wants to get back with Kyle, but he says, my life's different than other people, and that there are things I can never explain to you. And he kind of takes his Spider-Man complex, a Peter Parker complex, which I like to call it, in that he says, I have to protect you, and if anyone found out how close I was to you, some bad things could happen, so we can't be together now, blah, blah, blah. Kyle tells Jesse about the ring, and like I said, they found out that the checks match, and that Cassidy's been riding them the whole time, and the necklaces Kyle and Jesse's necklaces didn't work the whole time, and now they finally glow the same color, so they are compatible. Jesse starts crying and makes Kyle promise to help her find Sarah. So there was a lot to happen in this episode, but that's pretty much it. Jesse, I like that she was ready to sacrifice her love of Kyle so that he could be happy. Cassidy, I knew he was bad at too much of a good thing. Come on, guys, what have I been telling you this whole time? Kyle was cute. 3 episodes left. I don't know what they were. That's really soon to end the season if the series were not to get canceled, but save the tub, guys. All the information, sidebar, as always. So that was the episode and some little thoughts. Sorry this video is late. It should not happen again, but if it does, it will be on my headline on my page, so check back for video updates. And that's it. Subscribe, and I will see you next time. Save the tub!